Alabama State opens up SWAC play with the victory over the Prairie View A&M Panthers. But now we got to go down to Daytona Beach. It's that time of the year. It's the Florida Classic in Daytona Beach. Florida A&M Rattlers, the Bethune Cookman Wildcats. Both teams really want to win this game, so let's get into the action. FAMU is forced to punt. It's early second quarter. Waiting for the punt is one of their best players, Lorenzo Metley, the wide receiver, taking his ball up the left side. Look at that. He's taking it all the way back to the crib for a Wildcat touchdown. And just like that, the Wildcat strike. However, they did miss the extra point, so it's 6-0. Now here we go again. This is not a replay. This is not a loophole. There goes Lorenzo Metley yet again, getting away from a defender and going up the left side once again. And the FAMU Rattlers are in trouble as Metley high steps into the end zone for another Wildcat touchdown. It is now 13-0 in favor of Bethune Cookman. And then look at this. Bethune Cookman been having trouble on offense all season, and nothing has changed today as that pass is picked off, eventually recovered, fumbled by FAMU. Maggiero once again making a big play. But now we go late second quarter. There goes the play fake. Willie Whitmore pops it to the flat. Look at, he broke out of that tackle. How did he break out of that? He gets tackled inside the 10. So there goes the handoff. Touchdown FAMU. That's Madison, the starting running back, the impact player, cutting the lead for Bethune Cookman. It's 13-7 at the half. We go to the fourth quarter. Can Bethune Cookman finally get something going on offense? And no, the quarterback gets sacked. Wildcats only had 61 yards all day on offense. So 2nd and 10, Willie Whitmore with the play fake. He pops it deep to a wide receiver, and that pass is caught. What a catch, and on top of that is an inverted face mask. So add 5 yards to that play, and the FAMU Rattlers are approaching the red zone. The Bethune Cookman Wildcat head coach cannot believe it. So there goes FAMU. Here you go, Whitmore stepping back. The pass, and he gets sacked. He got sacked, the second sack of the day for the Wildcat defense. That was big. Can they get at least 2 more stops and take the W? So here goes 3rd down. FAMU's on a converted 3rd down, one time all game until now. What a catch. Eric Knox makes the catch in the back of the end zone. And the FAMU Rattlers tie the game at 13. Look at this again. Look at this absolute dot by Willie Whitmore all the way to the back of the end zone to Eric Knox. Can they take the lead right here, though? The kick is up, and the kick is good. And the FAMU Rattlers lead for the first time today. 30 seconds left in the game. Now Bethune Cookman have to drive 90-plus yards to get the lead. The quarterback's under pressure, and the pass is picked off. The pass is picked off. FAMU, they come back, and they steal the victory. Jeff Williams only completed 1 pass all game. And the FAMU Rattlers improved to 2-1 on the season, 14-13 in favor of the FAMU Rattlers as they dump their coach with the Gatorade. My goodness, what a choke job by the Bethune Cookman Wildcats. The FAMU Rattlers are taking this victory back to Tallahassee. My goodness, wow. Can't believe that. 2 punt returns and they couldn't do nothing on offense all game. So let's look into the Heisman watch list. Ryan Thompson is still on top. 8 touchdowns on the season in his first 4 games. Just an absolute great start, already approaching 1,000 yards. Kevin Becknerrett, the running back for Michigan, is an absolute monster. So is Sean Ratkin, the running back for Virginia Tech. James Hall, the quarterback for Michigan, is also doing a great job this season, but they are straight hating on my boy Trey Tyler. He has 13 touchdown passes, approaching 1,500 through the first 4 games. And he still can't get up on that list. Crazy. So let's check out the SWAC players of the week. Anthony Weiss had a great game. 28-38, 347, 4 tutties. And then Tony Johnson of Grambling with 10 tackles, 1 for loss, and 3 forced fumbles in a victory over Arkansas Pine Bluff. Meanwhile, over at the MEAC, Chris Armstrong went off. 81 yards on 34 carries and 2 tutties. And then you got Shane Fitzhugh, who's been there for a minute. 10 tackles, 5 for loss, 2 sacks, and a forced fumble. So let's look at the rest of the scores. Jackson State beat up on Alabama A&M 41-19. Alabama A&M going through it, man. Goodness. Grambling State beat Pine Bluff. Southern beat Alcorn State. You saw the Florida Classic with the Rattlers beating the Wildcats 14-13 in a comeback. And then look at this. Texas Southern squeaks by Mississippi Valley State. Mississippi Valley State having a hard time after old boy left. Now let's go to the MEAC. Morgan State lost to UCLA. Tennessee State squeaks by Delaware State. Kansas State beat Howard. Norfolk State lost to Oregon. South Carolina State beat Hampton. South Carolina State's 4-0 in the season. Ooh! Will the Bulldogs lock up the MEAC title early? So all this talk about this season, and I forgot to show y'all the recruits I'm going after. So the first cat we're going after is a man by the name of Rashawn Pearson in a pipeline state. In this case, it's Mississippi. He has Alabama State on top of his list. Poor potential, poor discipline, but he got nice numbers. James Madison from Chattahoochee, Florida. If you don't know what that is just west of Tallahassee. 4.2 speed, average potential, and average discipline. Plus, Alabama State's on top of his list as well. John Barrett is from San Ramon, California. He has a second on his list. Now, this is a pipeline that we just got and we want to keep throughout the duration of this Alabama State dynasty. And I do like his numbers, despite the fact that he has poor potential and poor discipline. Luke Rivera at another place that we want to keep as a pipeline, North Carolina. I like his numbers despite the poor potential. He has good discipline, plus he got us on top of his list. Ronnie Alford, also on top of his list, is Alabama State. From Stafford, Texas, another pipeline that we want to keep. So join us next time. Alabama State's on the bye week, but we got the Soul Bowl coming for y'all. The Alcorn State Braves, the Jackson State Tigers. A rivalry where both fans absolutely can't stand each other. A very petty set of fans. Join us next time, will you? Peace.